everybody, my name is Clay here, and today we're back with the first time with an Among Us video, and this is for the spinoff of Among Us Story on Guard. Now, this is gonna be very interesting because these 2 days I'm gonna be. It seems like you're about to play a demo for Among Us Story on Guard. Would you like an overview? Yeah, sure. You'll play as the operator, a crewmate who enters a virtual training simulation. And in that simulation, you'll control a guard and investigate a murder committed by a deadly imposter. The short gameplay section explores one line of investigation out of many you'll have available, but remains mostly free of spoilers. I hope you enjoy this little taste of Among Us Story on Guard. Now, this is gonna be interesting because, yeah, as you could see, this is like the first, spin-off that Among Us has done. Hey, hello and welcome to the Mira Research and Development. You must be operator. Management. It's great to have you here, Stellar. You have a good flight. Sleep alright? I'm ready to work. I'm ready to get started. Okay. No stopping this new hire. You'll be running this place in no time. This is Mira R&D. We're working on ways to give our crewmates a better chance at survival. That means safer ships, clearer instructions, and most of all, ways to deal with the biggest threat out there. I wonder. Imposters? Yes, thank you. So many people say it's getting the carts drive to work, but clearly it's imposters. Yeah, you have like 2 big problems. You should probably work on the card swipes. Did you know that imposters are responsible for 73% of all lost mirror ships? The other 27% are from crewmates charting a course through an asteroid field, but whatever, future problem. Why are you playing it off like that? I get it's supposed to be a joke, but it's still very dangerous. We're working on getting that percentage down, and those imposters out of the old airlock. No. And we're developing a new exciting solution to help the simulator. Oh my gosh, it's purple because that's how you know that these things are super special. I mean, look at me. You don't notice anything special? Look at me now. I'm purple. Now, here's what I'm gonna have to say. Please like and subscribe, and you better do it. You know, I'm not gonna answer correctly this time. Can I fall in love? Golly, does this mean I could fall in love with a hologram so advanced just like a real crewmate? That's what AI is for, buddy. That's what the website's character AI is for in Polybuzz. But what? Who would do that? Is that a thing crewmates want? Is that a thing you want? No. Okay, the truth is, we're sticking you in this little pad with goggles and a headset. You know, I shouldn't have left a pause for you to ask questions. Now it seems like a letdown. No, I'm sure it's great. I promise it's gonna seem like everything you've dreamed of and more, thanks to this greatest power of all, your imagination. Okay, so it does mean I could fall in love with someone so realistic. This is a new proprietary hardware for rendering purposes. Okay. You ready for an adventure? We've got a scenario lined up that will help identify imposters and protect crewmates. I think I'm ready. Let's do it. Loving that enthusiasm, operator. Just loving it. The simulator's ready for you, right over there. And so are those devious imposters. Try not to die. Not bad. Okay. Yep, it looks like you've I understand. Wait, who's that? Oh, that's a virtual assistant for your mini computer. Tip: to review your tasks, press escape to the mini computer. You can call me Matey. I'm here to help my fellow crewmates. Just feel free to ignore it if it's bugging you. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Alright, finally, now we can have movement. Oh my gosh, it feels so cool. Wait, what's here? How do I answer this? Is it gonna be my workstation? Your workstation? Lol, lamau. You're going to be on your feet in the simulator too often to worry about a workstation. Ha! Although we are gonna have to get you up on speed with our project management software. What's this one for? Gosh, it looks like you're tracking a lot of data in the simulator. Yep, our proprietary solution does a ton of work, maybe making the simulation feel real for you. And of course, we'll also be tracking everything you do. No pressure. Okay, fine, jeez. Yeah, I'll go inside this. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, we're going into the simulation! Oh my gosh, I'm purple now. See, and that's how you know it's important. What does the ship run on? what are these vocals coming from? This sounds like something that comes straight out of FNF. Ask engineer, and they say it runs off sec reactor power. Ask captain, they say it runs off teamwork. But what in this ship really runs is on truth and justice. Every lie is grit in the engines, and every crime is crack in the hole. My name is Garden, and every morning I make sure this ship flies straight. Okay, this is pretty cool. Okay, I like this art style. You know, what is this? Okay, say no. They say no single crewmate is a match for an imposter, but they haven't seen me yet. You want some of this? You want to bring your trash onto my ship? Yeah, I didn't think so. Do we like beat it up, or like do we talk trash about it? I mean, yeah, we kind of work out. We are a very busy man. There is a lot of things. Can I go? The gear of justice only runs smoothly only when lubricate. No. Oh my gosh, we can actually. Oh my gosh, I can actually move my cursor. Okay. Cook's trying a new dinner this week. Can you guess what it is? That's right, Quesadilla Tuesday. They're like tacos, but soft and flat, and they're even a fun color. So come get your fill, of course, of a quesadilla. Never speak again. Important meeting. Anonymous sender. Seems suspicious. Come to the cafeteria 9 a.m. sharp. Don't be late. Ship protector. Oh, it's okay. Nice. Been waiting for this one. Okay. Tactic vest fitting. 10 tips to find a style that says be respectful or get a jet. Okay, that immediately doesn't want me to speak anymore. Engineer's electrical work is going to leave the ship and leave this. Okay! This is your final reminder that the ship will be intermittent lighting outages for most of the day. This should not be a surprise to anyone after my previous emails. To reiterate, the ship is overdue for maintenance of its electrical system. I will be working in the vents for most of the day. Be prepared for lighting outages during that time. I've been able to implement redundancies for everything except the lighting. No other ship systems will be affected. I've also attached the electrical schematics in a chart showing my progress. E. That anonymous message is like a grease spot on my visor. Can't clean it off until I know which side it's on. Looks like I got a blind date in the cafeteria. Tip, the mini computer includes a map that can open the cafeteria. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, okay. That's a lot. Oh, this is like all of the text that's been happening. Okay. Okay, you know what? They actually thought of everything. Locked myself in the office this morning. No one gets to talk to me before I had my morning coffee. Tip, swipe your security card to unlock most doors. Oh, no. Who designed this thing? Okay, why does that work? Why does that work here? Okay, I could do that again. What the? Oh. Ooh, I did it smoothly first attempt. Okay. Oh my god. I've gotten enough sins without adding tardiness to the list. Okay. Well, I can't do much. Where am I now? I'm over here. What is this? What is this for? This is like the demo. I should get to the. I get it. Okay. Is it over here? The cafeteria. The ship's watering hole. A place to replenish and to recharge for everyone, even the predators. What threads lurk in the tall grass of the cafeteria? What crocodiles wait in the water for the innocent to dip their heads? Let's see. Oh my gosh, blueberry sauce! Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh my gosh. Cook! They couldn't fry an egg if their life depended on it. Now they're good. Why is this like game filled with like 2020 humor? Why is this game filled with bad puns? I don't get it. And this is the first time he's actually doing a different expression rather than being angry all the time. I'll find the murderer. How could you leave me? Someone is gonna pay. I'll find the murderer. I'll find whoever does this to you, Cook. I'll make it right. Cook's dead! God, how could you? It wasn't me. I should have been streaming this. Cook sees the imposter before they kill again. It wasn't me. Oh. When you are on a planet side, a person accused of murder is entitled to trial by jury of their peers. Can we get this over with? I promise my subscribers I'd live stream the autopsy later. But out here, a ship is always ready for imposter to attack. An emergency meeting is all you get. And I haven't gotten up here in the pack. Right, yes, Doctor, and I took charge when we found guards standing over poor Cook's body. Are you sure it's good? They were still standing over the body, and we're lucky we walked in when we did. Good thinking, Doctor. Focus on the fortunate positive instead of a conversation, making it a pro-versation. I'm just kidding. Luck had nothing to do with it. Anonymous note leads me to the body right where everyone's coming in for breakfast. This is a setup. Worst engineer. I'd really prefer to do this with everyone present. There's still, the electrical upgrades. They sent that email? Well, I helped filter to send engineers ship-wide emails to spam. They're so depressing. Guard, would you like to speak? Maybe apologize? I think we all appreciate it. An imposter! I'm coming for you! Oh! Okay, this is tough. I don't know what to choose because, of course, if I say imposter, I'm coming for you, they're gonna find like a way to make it like not eject me out, or they're just gonna straight eject me out, and I'm gonna be kicked out of the simulation. So there has to be some sort of way I need to do this because if I say I'm innocent, it's gonna be too easy. They're gonna say nah, you have too much. You have like. These many people that are watching you, then they saw you around the body, so then they'd eject me. And I let the cook down. You gotta feel sad, dude. You gotta feel sad. So oh my gosh, he's feeling sad for his poor little fellow dead crewmate. I don't think he was the imposter at all. Yeah, I apologize to Cook. For murdering them? Not for not keeping them safe. Cook, I failed to protect you, but I will avenge you. No, we're avenging Cook. That's what the airlock is. This is for time. It's very good, so it is for him. This is like ChatGPT. Why is this so ChatGPT? Oh my god. Give me the evidence, yeah? Sorry, anonymous. That's how you know guards guilty. Would an innocent crew make an anonymous vote for rejection? To the airlock. Doctor inside. Oh, what the heck? Oh, flashlight's on, spread out. Okay. Oh shoot, the vent, maybe I could get through out of here. They're going through the vent. Well, that proves they're an imposter. I gotta go, can't risk them coming after me. Serpentine, they'll take off any pursuit. Okay, can I go? This place has some maze. I'll just see the engineer working here. This ought to be far enough. Next vent, I'll go. Freedom, like a credit, like a credit card with no interest introductory period. There'll always be a catch, but if I'm today's catch, it'll be a catch and release right out of the airlock. My metaphors are mixed up, so in this case, I think you should really rework on your metaphors because I do not like them. The case, the one unbreakable truth on the ship of lies. So I'll take this case, work on it, squeeze it until the truth drips out of my fingers. Then I'll wash my hands under the faucet of justice. So what I've got to investigate? Security tapes, obviously. People lie, but cameras don't. If I could get to the security, the surveillance tapes can point me. I'm the enemy, not the imposter. Management speaking. They really might, but not in this demo, so don't really worry about that now, haha. Okay, what else? Yes. They said dead beings tell no tales, but Cook was always chatty. Maybe their body will tell me a bedtime story. Please stop! I don't want to hear this! I'm forced to listen through this to get all the juicy understanding of this story. Okay, what else? I've got enough. Right, like a hard I'm gonna die! Okay. Okay, I immediately get 3 more objectives. Find Cook's body, clear name, and gather evidence. Okay, great, okay. So we're gonna have to go around here, and we're gonna have to avoid death. Engineers big on safety in the workplace. Hopefully that includes imposter awareness. Huh? Unless they're the imposter, right? You think of that? Yeah, man, I think they are the imposter, right? Because he really knows his way around the vents, right? They locked up medbay. They must have moved Cook's body there. I should check the cafeteria to be sure. Look for body in cafeteria. In the full simulation, you might find yourself checking security tapes, but not in the demo. Screw off, lady. Once. Oh, okay, yeah, they dragged it. Like I suspected, Cook's body must be in medbay, which is sealed tighter than a vacuum-sealed pickle jar. But life never closes a door without opening an airlock. I should avoid airlock metaphors until life cleared my name. Point is, there's gotta be some other way in to find Cook's body. Okay, final alternative. Why do we have a knife? Guess Cook's never getting around to that final cleanup. Why would you comment that while having the knives? The pantry is closed for the demo, but in the full experience, it might find foodstuff, cooking supplies, or murder. I like this. Nah, that's funny. But the point is, this is blue powder, part of the normal mess of the kitchen. Anything else? I should find out where this stuff came from. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's like maybe I'll look back someday and know that this is what blew the. I'm not doing a face reveal soon, but you should tell the amount of disappointment I have in these jokes. They are. I mean, I admit, I want them to keep saying these jokes. They are funny, but they just get to a point. Someday, maybe, but not today, because this the blue powder investigation is. What isn't a part of the demo? Gosh darn it! What if? What are your objectives? Find an alternate medbay entrance. Okay. Wait, still locked. Did it just say it dead? Oh, what happened to them? What happened to the? I know. I just wanted to get out of here. But what happened to that? Ooh, vents. Not gonna look there. What clues does Captain keep secreted away in admin? You'll find out someday, but not in the demo. I really okay. Navigation is closed for the demo, so not. I really want the events. The criminal's hallway. An imposter can use them to pop up like a space gopher from a space gopher hole in any room of the ship. This might be my road to medbay. Fingers crossed that this gets me to medbay. Look at this, it's medbay! Feel a rat in a maze and that cheese is getting any closer. Then maybe I should talk to the big cheese. Engineers spend all their time near. They could give me directions. Just gotta figure out how to get their attention. Wait, they ran in and yelled like a space dog. Guess I'm heading to the cafeteria to make you a fresh cup of coffee, engineer. Is he gonna tell me, oh no, you can't make coffee because it's the demo? These cables are a mess. No wonder engineer has to root around in the vents fixing the lights. I mean, this whole purple light. I don't even know why you need this purple light. Is that like a part of a chemical reaction? Guess engineer left their slide rule out. Maybe the math got to it. That's actually a right angle ruler, not a slide rule. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't choose for guard to say that. They just said it. Sometimes guards say things. I know. And, you know, if the operator is saying these things, then I feel ashamed for being a part of their conscious. Okay, so we just gotta go to the cafeteria. And, you know, guess. They're probably gonna be in the Oh my god, where am I going? The loose vent. I gotta talk to engineer. I'll never find the way to medbay without the directions. Okay, let's make a fresh cup of joe. Coffee. The only bean I'll count on is to never betray me. Ooh, okay, this is. I'll break this gosh darn coffee machine. I like these physics in games. They really give me control. I like free will in games. There's always so many options, but yet it just feels so right. Yo, you should watch me on how I mess up making coffee because, you know, I've never made coffee before, so you're gonna watch me mess up. Oh no, oh my gosh, okay. Let's just grab our little coffee beans. Oh. There's that one. Touch it. Oh, there's one more coffee bean. Okay, there we go. Let's have that. Why is it so heavy? I don't. Okay, okay, fine. I'll just there. What do I do? Do I like put it on? What do I do? Am I supposed to attach more coffee beans? I'll go get some more. I'll use all of them. Yo, you should watch this Chad little coffee bean just save me from spending a long time within this little puzzle. Not puzzle, just he helped me. Just watch. What the? Are we supposed to put them? Oh, yes, we are. Okay, I think I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I don't know how to make coffee, so you know you can't blame me. Coffee. Ding, ding. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, more, gosh. What is happening? That's not where you're supposed to put it. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, let's screw off. Okay, there, I finished making my cup of joe. There, 3 stars. Okay, time to put engineers out of the vents with a venti on the. Ah! Leave for 5 minutes and someone sorts out the panels. We need to talk. You're the imposter. I'm not the imposter, catching you. Arch should have locked the door. Well, one thing's for sure, to bring them back. More coffee. Gosh, darn it. How does that work? Oh yeah, they could just they're always able to just unvent. Again, come on! What the heck? Okay. You poured coffee on my panel. I had to get your attention. What the heck? What is this? You take that back. I can chase you all day. I can run all day. Stay back. Or I won't. No, what? Hit me. You don't use wattage to note the danger of electrocution. You use current. Speaking well, currently, I need your help, Sparky. What do you want? You know, the vent's better than anyone but an imposter. How do I get to medbay? An actual imposter will know their way through the vents, actually. I'm not the imposter! Unless this is a trick, like one of those puzzles where one guy always lies and one always tells the truth. Ah! Ah! You know who'd help me? Cook. Cook helps everyone. They once tried to bandage the wing on a rotisserie chicken. They were a lousy chef, but a good crewmate, and the imposter killed them. If it takes a long walk out of a short airlock, Cook's murder gets away with it. That's what you want? Okay, fine. Here's directions to the medbay. I'm not sure I believe you. Good, means you're thinking. That's all you want? You've seen anyone suspicious while you were down there in the vents? Someone's mouth breather sabotaged the control panel and then chased me around the reactor room. This right here, this is why no one reads engineering meals. But there have been others in the vents. I saw a scientist earlier this morning, and someone I didn't see. They didn't talk. I just heard them moving. Good to know. You want anything else? That's all. That's all I needed. Good, now I can repair what you did to the control panel and then go do the rest of my job. Stay safe. I think I should keep doing the places. What if it's going to the vents again? Okay, let this part be. Screw off! Okay. Left, up, up. Oh yeah. Alright, memorization. Well, that obviously didn't work. Must have messed up the engineer. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What if you had? What if the joke was is that you had to flip it upside down? Oh, okay. The smell washes over me even before I come up through the vents. Sickness, rot, corruption, live streaming. Can you stop blabbering to yourself? Okay. Some call it hell. Around here, we call it medbay. Let's see what we can see. Examine Cook's body. I don't want to examine it yet. I want to see here. Doc had him put Cook on the bed instead of the bed. What kind of crewmate does that? An imposter, maybe? Not worth much as a clue, but still, they should have put Cook on the bed. Where did they put Cook? Oh, what is this? Okay. Oh, this is their live stream. Okay. Doctor's streaming setup, chasing that glitter of fame like a gambler after a royal flush. Looks like Doc hasn't recorded or streamed anything today. Guess real life's exciting enough right now. Oh no. Oh my god. Why'd they put Cook's body there? Literally, what is the... Why? Why would you... Why? Oh my gosh. Cook, I hate seeing you like this. I just hope you can get me some clues so I can get you some payback. Oh, okay. I guess that's the end of the demo. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, we're out of there. Oops, looks like you finished your little demo. But your crows are getting as far as you did. Look at you, dodging pursuit, hunting for clues. Listen, you get some rest while we get the rest of the simulation put together. We'll have you back in this bed being real soon, haha. Thanks for playing. Okay. You know what? I loved it. I love this game. The joke's pretty good. Even though they're unbearable to hear, they fit in within the Among Us story very well. I don't want them to remove it at all. I want them to keep it, okay? Here's my closing thoughts. This game has potential, right? I mean they should have done this a couple of years ago, right? Because the Among Us on Guard, you know, they should have done side stories. I don't know. Innersloth has been working on Among Us for so many years, but they just have to work on something else. You know, if they love Among Us so much and they want to make a different game, why not put 2 and 2 together and make this cool masterpiece, right? Alright. Really, with past tense Clay wasn't really much after closing thoughts, so I'll actually say some after closing thoughts. Okay, listen. This game is a heavily walk simulator with bits of just a little bit of puzzles, right? And with a little bits of long text speeches, a lot of that. Really, you're gonna need to balance them out within 3 ways. Sure, and you need to navigate around this place, you need to walk around, but you should keep that within, like, not bare minimum, but keep it in a way where it isn't as often. Like, you should in between do a lot of other things. Like, for example, like when you were trying to avoid being caught, you know, there is crewmates that are roaming around with other crewmates, right? To make it seem like they're not stupid and they're not going alone, right? And if you really want it to be a walking simulator, right, you don't want to change whatever I just said right now, you're gonna need to add a lot of more puzzles. Because right now, there was barely a little bit. There was a couple, right? You just had to follow within what the objective said. So you're gonna need to put in like a bit of logic, and you're gonna need to put in like, you know, wiring there and there. You know, a little bit of, you know, what the tasks are in the original Among Us game. You're gonna have to like put more in order to feel it more appetizing, right? You need to focus more on free will. I like the coffee game. That was pretty cool. You're able to move around on your own, even though there was just coffee in the lid and, you know, the cup. That is really all I needed to just have a little bit of fun within that area. That is all I need. You need, you know, you can use your mouse cursor to, you know, move all over the place, right? That's what I want. I just want a little bit of free will and a lot of, like, you know, objectives that allow you to move stuff on their own. You know, like move a wire to another wire. You know what I mean. You understand what I mean. I don't think I need to talk about it a little more. You just need to balance them out in a great way. And if you do that, this game will be amazing. I will be glazing this until the end of time. Well, that's about it for today's video. Garden Abandoned Park Rangers demo will be released sometime 2 or 3 days, probably a week after this video. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe and have a good day today, guys. And